know it's super early. Hey guys, good morning. Good morning, everyone. I know it's super early. I know a lot of people, they're on their way going to work. Many of you, this might be the first time that you're seeing me. I am Christina, the owner of Curvy Gyals. This is something that is extremely random, but I'm like, it's Monday, maybe somebody's going through the same thing, and maybe we could do this together. So you guys know it's basically mid-July, it is summer. Like summer came to us like so quickly, and a lot of us might have gained weight and we're like, okay, how the hell do I take this off? It happened to me. As you can see, my face is more rounder, my hips got wider, which we're not complaining about any of this. Good morning, everyone. So I was like, you know what? Let me go live and not only document my journey, but you guys can also join in, because sometimes you just need that motivation, or you just need someone who okay, this person is exactly going through the same thing. Let me try and see what I could do. So again, this is extremely random. I'm just gonna show you what I have been starting. Today is Monday. I love to start a new journey on Mondays, mainly because I don't know, it's just a thing where I feel like, okay, I have the entire week to basically go through it. So next month is my birthday, and not only is my birthday, I think I'm a person where when it comes down to my weight, I do sell myself short. And the reason why I do sell myself short or settle is because I'm like, well, my stomach is still flat, I look extremely curvy and all of that, and I love my body. Me trying to lose weight now doesn't mean that I don't love my body. It means that, I just wanted to trim up a little bit, not too much. So this morning when I did my weigh-in, I was 184. The thing is, I've always hovered around the 180s, but I carry my weight extremely well. But I definitely want to go into the 170s. So for me, I work a very stressful job. We manufacture our own product. We have our retail store. We have e-commerce platforms. So it's a lot that goes into it. And I tend to slack off. Slack off meaning I don't have time to cook. I'm not really a fan of cooking, to be honest. I hate sweating, which means I don't like to go to the gym as much. Okay, so if I'm saying A doesn't work for me, B doesn't work for me, C doesn't work for me, what works for me then? With that being said, there's like so many ways of working out and ways of losing weight, but I find that I am going to have to listen to my own body. So I am Jamaican, my food has to have seasoning. I have a sweet tooth. I love me some ice cream and all, especially in the night after winding down from a very long day. I like to just get my ice cream and maybe even put frosted flakes in it, maybe even put some condensed milk on it. But I would find myself when I waking up in the middle of the morning and I will feel nauseous. So with that being said, thank you, boo. Of course, you could wear your faja. So with that being said, I decided that, okay, I was going to get a meal plan, and I want to share the meal plan with you guys, just in case you guys want to order. I had my first meal this morning. It was really good. And I'm like, you know what? If I, the owner of Curvy Gyals, is basically going through this, there has to be someone else. And not only that, we can hold each other accountable, where every day I'll do a weigh-in, and then from the weigh-in I will also just tell you guys what I'm eating or document the journey. Make sure that you're following my YouTube channel, which is just Curvy Gyals, so you guys can also see full videos there. In the morning when I'm coming, I don't want to do an elaborate live because I don't plan my live. It depends on my morning, and before I start my day and the day get chaotic, it's best for me to do it in the morning. But at the same time, you guys will be at work or just checking in at work around 9:05. But I'll be saving these to live TV, so we could just do day one. So again, I am 184 pounds this morning. I am going to do the measuring up and all of that. So the plan is to do a meal plan. I'm going to show you guys some of the meal. They look pretty good. If you're in Miami, you could go to the location to pick it up, or you can have them mail the package to you. This is not like even a affiliate or anything like that. Again, it's just that we are in summer. In order to feel your best, you have to feel like you look your best. So with that being said, I'm 5'4". With that being said, I know a lot of people have this question. So what I'm doing 100%, I will be doing Phentermine. No, I've done this before. It has definitely worked, but I've not been consistent. Again, because if I have something on my mind, especially when it comes down to work, when I get up in the morning, you knew it. When I get up in the morning, that's the first thing that I want to do. So what Phentermine is said to do is basically curb your appetite, speed up your metabolism and all. It has to be prescribed by a doctor based on what I know in Florida or in Miami. I get this basically $90 for 4 weeks. But as I said, I haven't been consistent. What happens to me is that these pills are so good at curbing your appetite that if I don't remember to eat, I will not eat, and that is definitely not a good thing to do. Again, I'm not recommending anything. I'm just saying to you guys that this is what I'm doing. And if you guys are going through the same thing that I'm going through, this is something that you guys can do and you guys can watch my journey. So I'm doing Phentermine, where I basically take 1 pill a day. Okay? The next thing that I do, and I'm going to basically tell you the full plan, is that I use green tea. I've been doing this for years consistently though. And I think this has definitely helped to keep my stomach bored flat. Because even if I gain weight, my stomach still stays flat. So I use my green tea. Hey, Miss Jamaica 24. And how I do my green tea is I have one right here. I don't put any sweetener at all in it. I basically just do the hot water and then I brew the tea, but I let it cold because it's nasty, and then I chuck it because it's not sweetened. I can't just sip hot tea that tastes nasty. I rather to brew it, put it down for it to cool. This is cooling, and then I just put it to my head and chuck it. And I think that, and I've noticed that it definitely speed up my for me to go to the bathroom, which again, you definitely need to do that because the Phentermine can constipate you. Everybody, hey Ashley. Everybody, their side effect with Phentermine is completely different. But what I have noticed is that I do get headaches from time to time with it, and I do get constipated from time to time. But drinking the green tea definitely helps. The next thing I do is lemon water. But how I do it, before we move on to the lemon water. This I got from Publix, which is the supermarket. And this is supposed to even help speed up your metabolism even more, because that's what's basically going to help you too. I can't wait to come. And I know where I was talking to my mom about you the other day. So it's just like a white powder. You can basically put 2 teaspoons into this. It doesn't have any taste, and it's supposed to help speed up your metabolism. Alrighty? Okay. So the next thing that I do throughout the day is that drinking water that is bland, it's just after a while it gets, you just don't want to drink it no more. So what I do is basically just get my regular water bottle each day, and then I just squirt some lemon juice in it. Again, these basically have no calories, but it definitely make it taste good. I'm Jamaican. I used to have a lime tree in my backyard. The amount of lemonade we have drank, when money low, not even Kool-Aid they can buy. So this minus the sugar, perfect. That's how I basically drink water. I don't normally drink enough water. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys, but today I am making a change. Even with coming on here and doing the live, I've been so busy, and I've been always telling myself okay, I want to do a live, but I'm so busy. I want to do a live, but I'm so busy. But today I'm literally just making a full turn, and it doesn't mean that it's gonna be a perfect turn. It doesn't mean that it's going to be consistent every day, but at least I'm trying, and that is all that matters. So this is how I drink my water throughout the day. So just giving you what I basically do, just a rundown. I wake up in the morning, guys. Before I even open my eyes, I do my gratitude, which is basically giving thanks. And my giving thanks it doesn't necessarily have to start from the big things. It's thank you God for this bed, thank you God for this sheet, thank you God for this home, thank you God for my business, thank you God for my employees, thank you God for my family, thank you God for who I am as a person. And I keep doing that until it just stops on its own. Then I go into meditation. And meditation is extremely important, guys, because let me tell you, man, like the world that we live in and how we go out in the world every day and we mix with everyone's energy and we mix with everybody's vibe, you have to be aligned, centered, and know who you are as a person. And if not, that's why I think that a lot of people get lost, right? Oh my God, I'm going to do better. I'm gonna try like to do better. Again, it's just that I launched so many things in the last year and a half that I just didn't have the time and the energy to come on and do lives again. But I'm gonna get back to it. Like literally, I'm holding myself to it. So anyway, so after we do our meditation, guys, what I do, I come and of course you need to get dressed, but I take my Phentermine with this. So this is what I do. Then I go to the gym. Make sure that you're not playing at the gym. You have 1 hour at the gym, guys, okay? Because after a while, as a matter of fact, once I drink these, because I can't drink this hot. If you can drink it hot, fine. But I cannot drink this hot. So I leave it to brew while I go to the gym. But what I find that, I don't know what, but my belly is like almost time to go to the bathroom like within an hour. So if I don't run home, like, yeah, it's going to mess up my workout. So I do that, come home, then I drink this. Right, so we basically finish off up here. So again, guys, I know I'm Jamaican, and I might be like one of the worst Jamaican when it comes to cooking. I don't like cooking. The time it's going to, plus I don't have the time. Plus the time it's going to take me to cook is like, yo, I'm hungry. That's when I'm eating, when I'm hungry. So I found this place called Spartan Meal. I think they deliver worldwide. I think there's one location in Miami and one in New Jersey. And let's see. So basically they send you, you could do a meal plan with them. Now these meal plans, they have like the keto section, they have the weight loss section, they have like for people who I guess is trying to build muscle section and all of that. And again, not only do I, thank you, love, not only do I, not like cooking as much, I don't like eating the same exact thing every day, but at the same time I'm a very picky eater, so it even complicates things even more. So because the Phentermine, you can take it and not even feel hungry. If I can't find anything to eat, I just don't eat. But that doesn't mean that you're going to lose weight faster. What it's going to do is slow down your metabolism, no matter, because this is the only thing that is fighting, which can definitely heighten the side effects. So I've noticed this, and I said, you know what? Let me find a meal plan. I found Spartan's meal, and they basically deliver the food to me on Sunday. So yesterday was my first batch. So I did the 15 meals, which I think was $145. And when I look on it, you know how much time I have gone to the store and spent over $145. But because I don't cook the food, basically, the food or the vegetable or the salads or all of that stuff is spoiled in the fridge because I have to go and literally cook it. So we're not going to write down the information, but we're going to upload this video after. You can go back in and watch it. As I said, I'm going to probably do like I am going to do a detailed video for YouTube. So that way, like 1 year from now, if you want to watch it again, you can go back. 2 years from now, you can go back. But I want to document it with you guys, and you guys are free to join the challenge. You guys are free to tag me and stuff like that, because if you have done surgery in the past, even more reason why I know that you're going through this right now. Because a lot of times you're going to start thinking that, okay, you know, your body just going to stick like ice or freeze like ice. No, it is going to change. So this is basically one of the meals, and this is keto scramble. And what this basically has is it has egg white, cheese, mozzarella cheese, green pepper, turkey bacon, salt, black pepper. So with this 15, you get 5 breakfast, 5 lunch, and 5 dinner. I could have added snacks, but because the Phentermine curbs my appetite, I know I can't eat so much food. So it tells you the calories that's also in it, 267. It has 5 grams of carbs. It has 15 grams of total fat, and it has 28 grams of protein. It also tells you what day to eat it by. So by next Sunday would be a week. If you don't eat it within a week, freeze it. So that way you don't have to necessarily lose your money. But for me, as I told you guys, I needed something like this. So I'm going to open it. They said to basically eat it up for like 3 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes. So what I do love about it is that it doesn't look like cardboard. If you guys understand what I'm saying, it doesn't look like cardboard. Like the egg actually look like real egg. Of course, I tend to not really eat ketchup. Once I got introduced to Chick-fil-A and the Polynesian sauce, it was done for ketchup for me. So you can see it's basically a large portion. So what I've noticed is doing the Phentermine, doing the green tea, and then drinking the water with the lemon, I find that it literally cuts my stomach in half. So I wouldn't be able to eat this off completely, but I would be full if I eat, say, half of it. It's for everybody, whether male or female. It's for everybody. But the biggest thing us surgery people have when we're losing weight is like, oh my God, I don't want to lose my shape. Of course, 100% that's me. And I'm like, okay, get back into the faja. Get back into the faja the same way it's like after surgery, and you literally mold back your body into what you want it to be. So while you're losing the weight and stuff like that, the faja is pushing you back in. As you can see, 100% I am back on my first row of my faja. Normally I am on my last row in this faja, but as I told you, I did gain weight, no if but or maybe. I see my arms even got bigger and stuff like that, but it is what it is. Are we getting up and doing something about it? Yes. And if I didn't want to get up and do anything about it, that is my business. But again, it's totally fine. It is summer, my birthday is next month, and I want to feel my best, because one thing, you can't live in denial with people, you can't live in denial with yourself. So how much pounds do I want to lose? It differs. Again, I am 184 and I am 5'4", and people will see my body now and be like, yo, your body is insane. So for me, because I know that I can trim up a little bit, what I would literally do is measure. So I measure myself up, and I know that, yo, I do not want my hips to pass 49. I don't want my hips to pass 40. Listen, I'd rather my hip to be at 50. I'd rather my hip to be at 50. I love my hips at 50. So I have to be measuring myself now daily to make sure that, okay, I know what is working for me. I have gotten a trainer before with work, so that would be the final part of this process. I started working out now. Again, I am forcing myself because it's not a habit. It takes 21 days to form a habit. So you're not just going to get up the first day and be like, yes, I work out now, gym goes. It's going to be harder for us. It is going to be harder for us. And that is totally fine. And that's the reason why I said, rather than doing it on my own, let me come on here and do this with you guys, and you guys are free to join in, so that way we're holding each other responsible, especially when you don't have friends who have had surgery, or you don't know anybody who have had surgery and literally see the process of them losing weight. Am I going to lose my butt? Am I going to lose my hip? Am I going to lose that? I have lost weight before. I have not lost it. I just basically curve it up, but let's do it on camera so you guys can also see it. So a lot of times I've gotten trainers before, and I normally get trainers because I don't like looking stupid. I think that this is the Waist Eraser Faja, guys. So the only reason I've ever gotten a trainer is because I don't want to look stupid. I don't know how to use certain machine, and I might not be doing it well, because your form when you're doing certain workout, it is important. But what I find is that a lot of these trainers, they're just interested in making people into sticks or making people into rectangle. That is not the look that I go for, especially the gym that I train at. It's one of those clubs. So most of the people there, I'm going to save it, love, and I'm going to put it on YouTube also. So most of the people who train at these clubs, they don't look like me. And that is fine. So they kind of have the one-size-fit-all training package, which I'm basically paying a lot of money for per hour. But I'm like, yo, some of the workouts, I'm like, this seems like it's going to be burning off my hips. I'm like, I don't mind losing weight. That's why I'm here. But I don't think that these workouts are geared to curving people out. And I don't want my ass to look like too tight apple. That's not the look that I'm going for. I am not a person who's like, oh my God, cellulite, let me die. No, it's a part of, it's a human thing. Like, I don't chase perfection or anything like that. But I want to know that I can work out and stuff like that, so my heart can be healthy, so I don't have to feel like out of breath, after going up 10 flights of stairs and stuff like that. But at the same time, I want to know that, okay, when I'm working out and stuff, I'm working out for my body type, because every body type is different, and I have zero intentions or interest in being skinny. Yes, I'm 5'4". I think my weight should be around 120 plus. That is not for me. These thick thighs, I love them. You know how much people wish them could get thighs like these. Them could jiggle a little bit more. Just tone them up, and that's it. My big butt, I love it. I love it. Okay, so when I put on my jeans and I turn like that and look at myself in the mirror, yes. The only thing is that I realized after you have had surgery done and you gain weight, it just looks like you're getting broader, and then it looks like you're having fat pockets and stuff like that. And I was doing some research and stuff, especially in the back area. There is a section there, especially when you're getting older and whatever, that does have some fat thing there. And it's just like, not for me. Like, I just want to do better when it comes down to that. Because funny, I don't really gain weight on my front part of my body. Let me know if this is happening to anybody who has had a BBL or just 360 lipo. But on my back part, I do gain weight. And I'm like, the hell? Is it that my back wasn't being lipoed properly, which most likely it was not. But I'm like, okay, I don't want to go do another liposuction right now, because again, I don't want to only lose weight in my midsection and then my face still chunky, my arms still chunky and all. So let me try this way, because you can't do liposuction every day, all day. Let me try this way. Most of us who have had plastic surgery done, we don't really like the gym, but it is what it is. What can I do? What can you guys see me do and think that, okay, let me try it? Because I just feel like, nobody really cares for us that much when it comes down to certain things, because when you go to the gym and you see, the models that they have, or the people that's in the videos, it's either somebody that is like, thicker, non-surgical, or skinny people, and I'm like, hello, we know you're silly. That's why you have this thing called influencer now as a career. So what's happened to our body? Like, not all of us want to be out here basically like, doing surgery every single day. Like, we want stuff that works for our body type too. So as I said, this is basically the breakfast. I'm gonna pull a lunch and a dinner so you guys can see. So again, for me, I can do bland food. I don't mind doing one salad a week, but every single day, like people who go to the restaurant and order salads, I don't know how you guys do it. I don't know how you guys do it, but it's not for me. If I'm going to a restaurant where I'm going to pay, first of all, I'm going to get dressed up. I'm going to put on my face. I'm going to put on heels that most likely will be killing my foot. I'm going to be driving or taking an Uber to sit down. I am not ordering a salad. It's just not happening. I don't know how you guys do it. I have a lot of friends from a lot of different backgrounds, and I can't. I need food. And I can't see the bread come on the table. Are some of these places not even doing breads no more? I'm like, hello, do you have bread? Like, again, that's just me. You see me? Like, I am not dying of hunger, okay? All right. So this is another one from the Spartan place I'm telling you about. And this is chicken quesadillas. And this has 46 grams of protein, which is awesome, like protein. And it has chicken breast, onion powder, garlic powder, chicken beef, chicken broth, tomato salsa, cayenne pepper, mozzarella cheese, and sour cream. So a lot of these stuff I actually don't like. The sour cream I don't eat. Tomato sauce actually not going to eat. So I save calories there. Awesome. And I'm going to remove this one so you can actually see how it looks too. I'm just very happy that it does not look like cardboard. This morning I had like a power waffle with egg whites. I ate it before I decided to show you guys, but I took a picture of it. I'll post it. So this is the chicken quesadilla. Again, The Phentermine, go and cut this in half. So, and you're not going to be hungry. So again, that's good. And the last thing I'm going to basically show you is the dinner. And this is, it has like, you know, eat or freeze by Thursday. So I know this has to be one of them that goes further because some will have Sunday, some will have Tuesday. This has chicken breast, cauliflower, green peas, carrot, beans, sprout, scallion, guava, teriyaki sauce, green bean, and corn. And this has 40 grams of protein, 10 grams of total fat, 19 grams of carb, 326 calories. And this is this one. You can actually see the sauce on it and all of that stuff. And again, just 3+ minutes in the microwave and you're good. Not sure about you guys, but I can tell you this. A lot of reason why most of my diets always fail is because of food. Because I tend to not realize that I'm hungry until I'm in the starvation mode. And in that time, I'm like, oh my God, what do I want to eat? And then I go on Uber Eats and I'm like, let me just get the grilled chicken with the brown rice. Could you add some plantains on it too and stuff like that? So yeah, and then in Jamaica, we don't cook salad. We don't make... Like if Jamaicans are going to cook, you're going to be like cook, you're going to be like rice and peas, you know, like some chicken, probably put some, you know, and then we just not going to do it the right way, you know, season up with the 1,000,001 things, you know, and then we're going to need some juice because you can't have a Sunday dinner, and then you're going to need probably like a little bit of coleslaw, you know, you might need a little bit of macaroni, we definitely need mashed potato. So by the time you check, it's 5,000 calories on the plate. You eat it and you literally fall asleep after, but it's good. And you're very happy. So again, it's about taking responsibility. Like that wasn't a good thing for me to think about at all. No, we're going to go back. So we're taking responsibility, and yeah, so we're cleaning up the food, but again, it's not really like cleaning up per se. I just needed that meal plan, and the green tea, guys, definitely jump on that. The Phentermine, if you can get it, it helps. If not, if you can't get the Phentermine yet, just put this in your tea or put this in your water or put this in your juice. It doesn't have any taste, and I believe that it definitely helps. If you guys can start this today, guys, like let's definitely do it. Just hashtag me or something or tag me in it, and then we can basically do a weigh-in on Friday. Like normally I do a weigh-in every day, stress out myself and all of that, but let's do a weigh-in on Friday. Like tomorrow I'm going to come and do a weigh-in. I'm going to do my weigh-in every day, but on Friday, let me see what you guys can do. Like anything else I can find to help you guys, I'll definitely let you know. The good thing with these meal plans, like anywhere you can find a meal plan, guys, take it, is because if you work somewhere and you tend to not normally cook, you can bring that for your lunch. Based on what I've seen, guys, like even when I microwave it, it still tastes really good. It doesn't have that cardboard effect that most of these places normally have. So yeah, so again, if you have one of my fajas, you know, while you're doing this, guys, go back into the faja, you know, and even if you cannot, like, I realize when you've been out of your faja for a very long time, you tend to cannot stay back in it for the next 24/7, but it's not about being perfect, it's about being consistent. And then the more consistent you are, the more it becomes a habit, and then the more it turns back into, you know, your skin and all, you know, especially since that we've been at home so long, with this whole pandemic and all of that, and then now it's like, okay, go back to regular life. But we have been inside for so long that we develop habits that, okay, it's not the best, but guess what? The world start back now. We have to go back outside. And we want to go back outside with confidence. A lot of people's confidence was bruised during the pandemic and all of that, you know, like a lot of people gained a lot of weight and all, and then they don't know how to lose it, and then the mental toll that the being inside took on them and all of that. So I know that this summer, if people can push out or do something or do anything, you know, most people don't even have weight loss on their head because they're like, listen, we ain't got the time, it is July. So let's basically work together to see where we go. We post the picture of the breakfast that I had this morning, and I will also post the person, the place that I got the food from. Again, there's like, it's just where I just got the food from. Like, I don't know nothing about them in certain aspects. It's not friends or whatever. It's just that I think that that's where I normally fall when I'm basically taking it. I came to your shop Thursday and bought for I love it. Yes, Thank you. So as again, we tell you guys, we have some new stuff that is coming. I cannot wait for you guys to see. We have been working non-stop on every single thing. Like literally, I burnt myself out badly. Like it was, I can't even laugh about this part, but I burnt myself out badly and I had to take a break. But it's just because there's just some, so much things that I wanted to bring to you guys, because I understand like a lot of things that we go through, especially after getting our bodies done and all, like being a woman, period. But when you have surgery done and all of that stuff, it definitely adds to it, so anyways, guys, I'm going to be saving this live. I'm also going to be putting it on the IGTV section, and I'm going to be calling this day 1. Guys, take processed pictures. So download MyFitnessPal. MyFitnessPal is super dope. You can scan in whatever you eat. If it's something that has a label on it and stuff, you can scan it. If not, you can enter it in. You can put your goal weight, put your picture of today and all, and then you could basically do progression or progress pictures, and it keeps track of everything. It tells you how much carbs you have left to eat. It tells you how much fat. It tells you to go get your water. It tells you every single thing, guys. It's super, super, super helpful. So if you're looking to lose the weight and all of that stuff, it's like, listen. The board, just push it down in the front of your faja, and the size is supposed to bend here. So again, guys, I'll be back tomorrow. You guys blow me up for me to come back. Well, I'm gonna do it because I want to keep it. I think this is also keeping myself accountable. I am going to be doing the video also for YouTube, but I think the video that I really want to do is, guys, I don't know if I told you guys this, probably not, because I didn't even realize until after I passed the date. May 5th of this year made me 6 years post BBL. 6 years post BBL. 6 years. That's past a veteran. 6 years since I've done my BBL. And as I keep telling you guys, it's still here. It's still here. 6 years. 6 years. The amount of changes that my body have gone through, and it's still here. So I think I'm going to do a YouTube video, 60 years, what I wish I known, or what I wish I did versus what I did. It's basically like talking about what BBL did, the whole process and all. So guys, make sure that you're following our YouTube channel, which again, it is Curvy Gyals. If the video that I make, I'm gonna do snippets and put it on IGTV. So now I want basically both of them to have some correlation. I do want to definitely go back into doing more educational videos for you guys, because again, that's how we had gotten started, by me just basically telling you the do's and the don'ts. I know there's like a lot of things out there. I remember the other day somebody commented on the YouTube channel saying that, oh yeah, you can feed the fat, whatever, and you guys know I'm against feeding the fat, because again, when we gain weight and whatever, you see what happened, we don't gain them in the most favorable places. So if that is the case and whatever, how we can basically like maintain the small waist and the big hips and the butt. After surgery, we have seen a lot of people come in the store, they sat too early, so then their butt and stuff like that have like dents, and we like, honestly, we have seen a lot. I don't go to the store as much because I tend to work in the office, but the amount of things that we have seen, when it comes down to recovery houses, like where to stay, like the transportation, guys, like stop. There's a lot. There is a lot. And then, I just like going with the flow. That's the kind of person who I am. But as I said, I'm definitely going to do better. I'm going to hold myself accountable. And yeah, the first video is basically going to be my 6-year BBL review. What I did, what I wish I had done, and what I wish I had known. And there's a lot of I had known, especially for people who have keloid skin. So as you can see here, I have this since I was a baby. But even here, this is flat. Here, and all like the dots, what we wish you known, that we could have gotten rid of them. And I think one of the first thing that I wish that I had known was, for me, seeing that I do have keloid skin, is that the day after surgery, I had gotten radiation. I wish I knew that, especially for beneath my butt. I did tell you guys that I did get keloids cut, and then I didn't do radiation. One of them came back. The one that's in my back, I could show you guys this. I don't know if you guys can see it. So now I'm gonna get that one cut and then put radiation on it. I have seen like major success. The person who did it was just that doctor, I guess he didn't know, like, hey, you know, tell me to actually do the radiation, but I've done my research and I've seen that. No, I'm just, you know, taking my time to find a doctor who is going to be able to cut it, and then we have to do the radiation the following day. So this is the only, I think this is the one that I'm going to really do. Underneath my butt, I do have like a little hard dot of like a keloid, but I do get cortisone injections in it. I want to talk to you guys about that. And basically, vitamin E pill, pop the pill and rub it in it. I have the same issue. Thank you so much. I am going to look into that. But the thing is, I keloid bad. It's so funny. I have a part of my body with keloid really bad, and then a part of my body was not keloid. Because when I was younger, I did piercing here, it didn't keloid. I do have 2 piercing here, it didn't keloid. My incisions here for my BBL didn't keloid. But then the ones beneath my butt did keloid. And then this one didn't keloid, this one keloid. It's just so, it's so crazy. But I'm going to try that, but I think I'm going to cut it and do the radiation. The reason why I really want to try the radiation is because I do want to get my boobs done. I do want to lift. But of course, I don't want the scar, especially a scar with a keloid. I would be traumatized. So I would like to do it and see how it looks. And then if that's the case, then I know I could get my lift, because you know the lift, you have the line here and stuff. But again, this is wishful thinking. It's not in the works. You know, it's just like, okay, you know, it's a part of my process. It's a part of my life. I am not going to die over it or anything like that. You know, like keloids to me and stuff is not something that I am ashamed of, or something where I'm going to be like, oh my God, I have keloid. No, it's just, that's my story. That's a part of me, and that is fine. You know, like totally fine. You know, if somebody don't like it, well, close your eyes. Simple as that. It's not going to prevent me from not wearing certain things. What I would do though, because this is dark, I would put like concealer over it, so it looks like my complexion and all, like that's it. But apart from that, I don't necessarily care. The one that's underneath my butt, again, as I said, this one is completely gone. I had cut it, didn't come back. I didn't even need to do the cortisone underneath it. But this one, what had happened was my BBL, with Dr. Hazan did say, you know, it can keloid, but at first it didn't keloid at all. Then the keloid started growing, and then at the time I didn't really know much about cortisone shots. So I went and started getting the cortisone shot once the keloid grew like a little bit bigger. Oh, I should definitely do a video on keloiding after surgery. So anyways, I started going and getting the needles. The needles are extremely painful at first. Excuse me. But then what happened after is that the skin started thinning. So when the skin starts thinning and then the keloid isn't completely away, then it's just a lot. Because a lot of these doctors, they don't necessarily really take their time and alter, you know, to you. So what happened, that area had thinned out and then the keloid came back, which means that the area looks bigger, the keloid looks bigger. Then I went in and I'm like, you know what, let me just cut the keloid, which means that they have to cut an area that's even bigger than the keloid. So as I said, this one, completely smooth, but I was on a long flight. I was like 24 hours to Bali, and then this stitch opened up. And I asked the doctor, like, hey, I'm going to be leaving to my trip. It's a 24-hour flight, the first flight. Will I be fine? And he's like, yeah, by that time. This one opened up like a few. I have the pictures and everything like that. And then from that time until now, that part kind of, you know, get irritated from time to time. It does get hard, does get soft, does get hard, does get soft. So this time I think that I might just cut out that part of it and do the radiation. Not really sure yet, but that's something I'm going to be documenting. I do have my keloid being cut out, not the video of them actually cutting around it, but when it's out and it was on like some paper, I do have that picture also. It's super graphic, but and I didn't feel it. They injected it around the site and all of that, and I didn't feel it. I basically did it as an inpatient, and I did it like not last year summer, the year before summer. So like 2 years now, and this one hasn't came back at all. So I guess I just have to do like a sit down videos with pictures, showing you guys exactly what I'm talking about. And the radiation, I definitely want to give it a try. I've seen a lot of people who have done it, and it has really been helpful for them. The only thing is that the area might look lighter than your skin after, which I don't mind, because as I said, no, I'm struggling with the area being darker, and then I have to use a concealer to basically put over it. So thank you guys for tuning in right now. We'll be back again for tomorrow, but make sure that you guys are following the Curvy Gyals YouTube channel so you guys can see when I post it. This live I'm gonna leave up, and I'm also gonna add it to the IGTV section as day 1 weight loss. So that way you can basically follow it. If you come on later on and you've seen this video and you want to join the challenge or whatever, not even a challenge, we're just basically just doing like, we're just using to way together. We don't have to put a name on it or whatever. Like, if you want the help, you want the support and stuff like that, definitely. Maybe throughout the day, I might drop, post on, okay, what tastes good, what didn't taste good, what I didn't like, so you guys can probably see how to choose. You can actually have the company choose all the 15 meals for you, or you can choose your 15 meals for yourself. And this morning when I was going through and checking the calories and the carbs and stuff like that, some of them I'm like, oh, I wish I had chosen that instead. So my next batch, I'll be choosing differently. So again, guys, happy Monday. Have yourself a fabulous, fabulous thing. We will definitely, the next thing, guys, I see a lot, the final thing. I see a lot of people, definitely message, and I don't run any of my social medias, guys. We have a full-blown team who does that. So I know sometimes people reach and say, hey, I want to see the Christina, da-da-da-da. Please catch me on live. That's when you would really get to talk to me. Like, if I'm handling social media, I'm handling manufacturing, I'm handling retail, I'm handling everything. We're not, like, it can't work, But definitely catch me on live. Like, once I am more consistent with my timing, then we can basically set up schedules. You guys are free to come with your questions, and I'm going to answer as much as I possibly can. Again, this week going to be different. I am holding myself to it. If that is the case, guys, I literally ball me down, like literally every single day in the morning and stuff like that. It can push. So, basically we're lighting back the fire to ignite, because there's so much information that I have, so much thing that I have gone through. Like, I'm not going to tell you guys things that's in the sky. I'm giving you guys the tea of what I did. Again, my BBL is 6+ years ago, and I don't mean to be to basically be boasty or anything, but my ass is still here. Still here. People would think that my ass is literally brand new. No, it's 6 years old. Oh my god. So anyways, guys, watch back the stuff. Get back in your faja if you're trying to do this journey. Let's measure up together at the ending of the week so we can see how much inches and pounds dropping. Because listen, it's better late than never. Better late than never. So have yourself a fabulous day, guys, and go out and be great today. Bye. See you guys later.